Making English easy for everyone. Speak English with Rose and Jack. I want you to do something right now. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and think about what you had for breakfast this morning.
5 seconds, go.
Okay, now, what language did you think in just now?
Your native language, right?
Yes, for most English learners, you thought in your native language. Even though you are watching an English video right now, your brain still went back to your native language, automatically.
And that is the real problem, right there.
That is the real problem, because until your brain starts thinking in English, you will always feel slow. You will always feel stuck. English will always feel like a wall you cannot get past.
But here is the good news.
Your brain can learn. Your brain can change. And today we are going to show you exactly how to train your brain to think in English, step by step, simple and clear.
So if you are ready to get unstuck, stay with us.
Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Rose.
And I'm Jack.
Today's topic is one I am so passionate about because this was my personal #1 problem when I was learning a second language.
We are talking about how to train your brain to actually think in English. Not translate, not convert. Think.
And before we start, a huge thank you to everyone who watched our last video. We talked about 7 ways to build your English vocabulary fast. If you have not seen it, the link is right here. Check it out after this. It will help you a lot.
So many great comments on that one. We read them all. Thank you.
If you're new here, welcome. This podcast is for A1 and A2 learners. We speak slowly, we use simple words, like your 2 best English-speaking friends.
Friends, not textbooks.
Please hit like right now. It takes 1 second and means so much. And subscribe if you're new. Okay, let's get into the lesson. First, let us make sure we understand what thinking in English actually means, because some people hear this and think, wait, will I forget my native language?
That sounds scary.
No. You will never forget your native language. That is not what we mean at all. Here's what we mean. Right now, when someone speaks to you in English, here's what most learners do. They hear the English, they translate it into their native language, they think of an answer in their native language, they translate back into English, then they speak.
Wow, that is so many steps.
So many steps, and every step takes time. So by the time you finish, the conversation has already moved on. You feel lost and slow and frustrated.
Every learner knows that frustrated feeling.
But here is the good news. But when you think in English, you skip the middle steps. You hear English, you think in English, you speak in English. 3 steps instead of 5. Everything becomes faster and more natural.
Like removing a speed bump from the road.
Love that. Yes, removing the speed bumps. And today, we remove them one by one.
Before we get to the tips, why does our brain always go back to the native language?
Simple answer. Your brain is lazy.
Excuse me?
In a kind way. Our brains save energy. Your native language is automatic, fast, easy. Your brain knows every word without trying. But English is newer. Your brain has to work harder. So when you are nervous or under pressure, your brain runs back to the easy path.
The path of least resistance.
Exactly. So the goal is to make English feel like that easy path. And the only way to do that is repetition, practice, training. The more you use English, the more familiar it becomes. The less your brain wants to go back.
And that is exactly what today's 6 tips will help you do.
6 tips, simple, practical, starting today. Ready?
Ready.
Tip number 1, start your morning in English.
What do you mean exactly?
The first 5 to 10 minutes after you wake up, your brain is like a clean, empty page. fresh and ready. This is the perfect moment to give it English. So instead of picking up your phone and reading in your native language, say simple English sentences out loud. Look around your room. The room is small. The bed is comfortable. The window is open. Today is going to be a good day.
I am awake. I am a little tired. The sun is coming in. I need coffee.
Yes, you are not translating. You are starting your brain in English mode. And when you start in English mode, it is much easier to stay in English mode all day. Like exercising in the morning, you set the tone for everything that follows.
Nod. 10 simple English sentences, first thing every morning. No cost, no app, just you and your English brain. Okay, Rose, tip 2. This one sounds a little funny.
It does, but it is so effective. Tip number 2, narrate your life in English, like you are the narrator of your own movie.
Like a movie narrator?
Exactly. So you are making breakfast. I open the refrigerator. I take out 2 eggs. The eggs are white. I put oil in the pan. The oil is hot. You are walking outside. The street is busy. There are many cars. The weather is warm today.
And your brain is forming English sentences with zero pressure. No one is listening, no one is judging.
That is the key. No fear. Just you and your English thoughts. And over days and weeks of doing this, your brain starts doing it automatically, without you even trying.
Motivated. How long before people notice a difference?
If you do 15 minutes of narration every day, most people feel a difference in 2 to 3 weeks. The translation step gets slower. The English thoughts come faster.
2 to 3 weeks. Very doable.
Tip number 3 is one of my favorites. When you learn a new English word, connect it to a picture in your mind, not to the word in your native language.
Oh, explain that more.
Normally, you learn the word apple, and your brain says, apple equals the apple word in my language. So every time you see apple, your brain finds the native language word first, one extra step. But what if you connected apple directly to a picture of a bright red apple? English word, picture, meaning. No native language in the middle.
Direct connection. Fast. Clean.
Exactly. And this is actually how children learn language. A child does not learn cat by translating. They see a cat, they hear cat. The word and the animal connect directly.
Wow, we're learning like children.
Going back to basics. So from today, when you learn a new word, close your eyes and picture it, big and colorful. Connect the English word straight to that picture. Skip the translation completely.
Tip 4. Rose, is this what I think it is?
Talking to yourself. In English. Yes.
Okay, everyone, we are telling you to talk to yourself. Please keep watching.
Please keep watching, because this is one of the most powerful things you can do. When you talk to yourself in English, you practice with zero fear and zero pressure. You have questions in your head? Ask them in English. What should I cook tonight? Maybe pasta or rice. I think pasta is easier. I will make pasta.
What do I want to do this weekend? I want to go for a walk. The weather looks nice.
Yes, a full internal conversation in English. Your brain is finding words, building sentences, all in English, all without outside pressure.
Comfort and growth rarely happen at the same time.
So, talk to yourself about everything. What you are thinking, what you are planning, your brain will thank you. Tip number 5. Most of you are already doing the first part of this one.
What is it?
Watch English content, but pause and think in English about what you just heard. Most people put on a show and just watch, receive, consume. Their brain is not working hard in English. Passive mode only.
Passive mode.
So, here's the change. Watch 1 or 2 minutes, then pause, and ask yourself in English, what just happened? The man walked into a store. He looked nervous. He asked the woman a question. She smiled. You are summarizing in your own English words.
You're turning passive into active.
Yes, and you can do this with anything, even this podcast. After we explain a tip, Pause us. Say out loud what we just said, in your own words, in English. Use us as your practice partner.
We are right here. Pause us anytime. Last one, tip 6. I think this one will surprise people.
Tip 6, end your day in English. Before you sleep, spend 5 minutes reviewing your day in simple English sentences, like a little diary in your head. Today was a good day. I woke up early. I practiced my English in the morning. I felt tired in the afternoon, but in the evening, I watched an English video. I learned something new.
Today was okay. I was busy. I had lunch with a friend. I came home and felt happy.
Beautiful, simple, real. And here's why this matters. When you sleep, your brain processes and stores everything from your day. So when English is the last thing your brain receives before sleep, it stores that English, strengthens it. You're learning while you sleep.
Learning while you sleep. I love that.
And when you wake up and do tip 1 again, it feels a little easier. And the day after, a little easier still. Every day, the wall gets smaller.
Every day, a little easier.
Firm, warm. One day, you will catch yourself thinking in English without even trying, without even noticing. And that moment is going to feel incredible. And it will happen for you. Collected. 6 tips. Fast review. Ready?
Go.
Tip 1. Start your morning in English.
10 simple English sentences when you wake up.
Tip 2. Narrate your life in English.
Describe everything you do, like a movie narrator.
Tip 3. Think in pictures, not translations.
Connect English words directly to images.
Tip 4. Talk to yourself in English.
Internal conversations in English every day.
Tip 5. Watch English content and pause to think in English.
Summarize what you heard. Turn passive into active.
Tip 6. End your day in English.
5-minute English diary before sleep. Your brain does the rest.
6 tips. All free, all simple, all powerful. Start today. Practice time. I say a sentence, Jack repeats slowly, and you say it out loud at home, not in your head, out loud.
Your voice matters. Let's hear it.
Sentence 1. I am training my brain to think in English.
I am training my brain to think in English.
Say it out loud. Sentence 2. Every day, my English gets a little better.
Every day, my English gets a little better.
Say it with confidence. It is true. Sentence 3. I think in English. I speak in English.
I think in English. I speak in English.
Even if it is not perfect yet, say it. Tell your brain where you are going.
The psychology trick again?
Always. And the last one, my favorite. My brain is getting stronger in English every day.
My brain is getting stronger in English every day.
One more time. Really mean it.
My brain is getting stronger in English every day.
Because it is. Every morning routine, every narration, every self-talk, your brain is growing. You may not feel it every day, but it is happening, I promise. Before we say goodbye, I want to talk to you directly. If you are here doing this work, you are already doing something most people never do. Most people say, I want to learn English, but they never actually sit down and do it. You are sitting down. You are doing it. That matters so much.
We see you, and we're proud of you.
Go to the comments right now. Write one sentence in English. Which tip are you going to try first? Make it your first English narration of the day. We will be looking for your comment.
We really do read them all.
And please hit that like button. I'm asking you like a friend, because every like helps us reach more learners who are sitting at home feeling stuck, and they need to find us.
You can help them. One click.
And hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss what we share next. We would love to have you here every time.
You belong here. Come join the family. Rose, one thing you want everyone to hold on to from today.
Your brain is not broken. Your brain is not slow. It is simply using the tools it knows best, your native language, because that is what it has practiced the most. The moment you start giving it more English practice, thinking, speaking, narrating, reviewing, it will adapt. Brains are amazing. They change. They grow at any age.
At any age.
Whether you are 18 or 50 or 65, your brain can learn to think in English. These 6 tips work for everyone, but only if you use them. So use them, starting tonight before you sleep.
And Rose, tell them what's coming next.
Okay, so today we trained your brain to think in English, but next time we go one step further.
What do you mean?
Next video, we're talking about how to train your mouth to speak in English, because sometimes your brain knows the word, it knows the sentence, but your mouth cannot say it fast enough or clear enough or confident enough. How to stop feeling like your mouth is fighting your brain. You do not want to miss that one.
We'll see you there.
Big warm wave. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today. Keep practicing, keep believing. I'm Rose.
I'm Jack.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.